Hi guys, I hope you had a great weekend and you got to spend some time for yourself doing things that you love. Today we have another journal with me video. So I got my coffee, I got my journal. So I'll bring you guys to my desk in a second. This is going to be for week 34, part 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I got my journal and my coffee here. I hope you got the same, or your cup of tea if you prefer tea instead of coffee. Today, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be our journal with me for week 34 part 1, which means I'm going to create 3 layouts today. One for Monday, and that's gonna be Monday August 17th, Tuesday August 18th, and then Wednesday August 19th. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this layout so I can explain it to you guys what I'm actually doing. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing to this channel. But if you're wondering why my journal pages look this aqua blue, it's because I'm actually using a limited edition insert from Traveler's Company that was gifted to me by one of my pen pals. So all of the pages in this insert from Traveler's Company, it is in this aqua blue. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to create layouts using this color paper, but I've been having a lot of fun with the challenge, and I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. In the beginning, I was still trying to use whatever color I felt like it for my layouts, and I had to push back a little bit and realize that for this type of color paper, you have to really think what color scheme are you going to be using for your layout, so that way it matches with the color of the paper, so it doesn't look too busy or just strange. I wanted to look a little bit more cohesive. So that's what I did with all of those 3 layouts. I kept that in mind, and to be quite honest, since I started working with this with this insert, those 3 layouts are my favorite layouts, because usually all of my journal with me, I will have one layout that I really like and the other ones are okay, but those I absolutely love all of the 3 of them. All the 3 of them, what I'm saying. All the 3 of them. So I'm very happy with the results of all of those pages. I hope you like it too. And even if that is not exactly your style, I hope you can still grab some inspiration from some of those layouts today. So yeah, but anyways, let's go ahead and start going through what I'm doing here. So again, this was August 17th, Monday. It was a busy day for work. Mondays for me is very busy in terms of working related, so I didn't have anything fun happening, but we did have one of our chickens, which is one of our Easter eggers, actually laying her first egg, and her name is Sunny. And she's one of my favorite chickens, actually, from the Easter eggers. Yeah, this was the first time that she laid her first egg, and was this beautiful, pastel green egg. So I had to somehow, I don't know, keep that memory. It was just so fun. This is the first time that we have Eastern eggers in our flock, and this was the very first time that I see a chicken actually laying. I've seen those eggs before in the supermarket, but it's different when it's from your own chicken. The color of those eggs are just so beautiful. So I had to take a picture. I had to actually document this day. So that's the picture that you saw me adding right there on the left, with me holding her first egg. So for this layout, because her picture, her egg was on a pastel green, I wanted to keep the whole theme. So what I decided to do in terms of color scheme, very simple. I just wanted to go with a pastel green, white, and aqua blue to match with the color of the page. So for the left side, I just use a page from a botanical book that one of my pen pals sent it to me, that was like white with this pastel green. So I just, you know, ripped the page, so I put it underneath the picture, just to add a little bit of layers. And I just wanted to keep the white, so I didn't want to use any vintage books, but I wanted to use some, you know, writing. So I grabbed actually a page from a magazine that had actually a white paper, so I would not mix anything yellowish on this page. I really wanted to keep everything on the white, you know, color scheme with white and the pastels, green and blue. So I grabbed the magazine instead, and I just, you know, ripped a piece and put it underneath it. And you saw me using another paper there that was this pastel green, this beautiful pastel green. That one, it is a vintage paper. I grabbed that one from Skylar Hand Studio. If you're not familiar with Skylar, or you know, the things that she sells on her shop, and you like vintage, I'll link it above here on the screen, the video where I do the haul, because I explain in details and show you guys everything that I purchased from her shop. So if you're curious, and if you like to watch hauls and you haven't had a chance, I'll link it above here so you can check it out later. But yeah, in terms of the paper dolls, those I grabbed from, actually I grabbed from samples that one of my pen pals sent it to me, but this is actually from the artist called Pion. So it's from one of her, you know, washi stickers. It's just this bunch of dolls that comes in this transparent washi sticker. So yeah, I just wrote it there in the picture, Sunny's first egg. So and I'm just writing here the date, and that's pretty much it. For the flower right there, the blue with pink, that one is Tim Holtz. And the other stickers and papers I'm using, unfortunately I can link, those are gifted to me by one of my pen pals as well. So, but yeah, but pretty much you got the gist. I just wanted to go with the color scheme. I was very specific when it comes to the color scheme. I wanted to stay, you know, with the pastel colors, with the green and the blue and white, and I think it turned out really good. I really like that page, and I'm happy that I got to, you know, record this memory of Sunny's first egg. I was so happy. Me and my boyfriend was like thrilled when we saw her first egg. It's just so beautiful. But anyways, moving on. Next layout here, this was August 18th, Tuesday. I spent, you know, a good chunk of my day this day working on my YouTube channel. So just recording, editing, fun stuff. But, you know, sometimes I feel that's like I'm always creating layouts with cameras related. So I wanted to do something a bit different. I've been wanting to do a abstract art page for quite some time, and I just never, you know, got to do it. So I just, you know what, like, this is gonna be the perfect opportunity, because I've got a sticker from one of my pen pals that actually she sent me, that it's an image of a camera, but it's like in pastel colors. So it's like in pastel pink and pastel blue. So I thought, and kind of like a lilac as well. So I thought it was perfect for me to edit that sticker. So I went on with the same color scheme of that sticker, and you're gonna see me adding that sticker in a bit on the left side, on the top left of the page. But yeah, that sticker was what it kind of like, you know, started the whole idea for this page. So I grabbed my Tombow brush pens on the same color scheme. So I grabbed three Tombows, one in lilac and one in pink, in pastel pink, and I just went to town with abstract images. I hope this is something that if you liked the idea, you can recreate. I made it something super simple, nothing crazy here. I was having fun. I wanted to do something, you know, that was simple to recreate. So if one of you guys wanted to recreate this page, you could, but also that made it a little bit sense on the abstract art. So yeah, so I just used the base for those. You see on the right there on my desk, those two Tombow Like I say, one is the pastel pink and the other one is the lilac, and I'm using the black on top to just add it a little bit more of detail. So the lines are all in black, and I wanted to recreate this line that looks like a sewing machine, on top of the paper, and I finalized with some leaves, and I think it turned out pretty good. I could have left it this way, but I already had it, placed in my mind that I wanted to edit some stickers here, so I just went for it. So that sticker that you just saw me adding on the left, that was the sticker that I was talking about. In terms of the color, that was the sticker that made me pick the colors for this layout. So yeah, so I just added there so I could still remember that what this day was about it. When I create my layouts, I try to, as much as I can, I try to find something that happened in that day that it can help me create a layout. If I have any piece of ephemera or memento, of course I'll save those in the layout. So tickets, any bands, anything like a sticker, a business card from a restaurant or something, a napkin, something that reminds me of what I did that day, I will add that to my layout. But if I don't have anything, if it's just a simpler day that is just related to work, then I can venture a little bit more, and create pages that are more fun, but also, I don't know, it still makes me remind of something. So, but because this whole day was just, recording, I didn't want to recreate a whole camera theme layout. I've done so many of those already, I'm kind of getting sick of them, but I thought this was a good change and a good replacement for what I've been doing so far. And yeah, I really liked it. So just to explain here what I'm using. So besides the tumbles, of course, I'm using some stickers here. Now, most of those stickers, unfortunately, I won't be able to link it to you. They were all gifted to me by my pen pals. So those cameras, those white leaves, those stickers on the top right, they're all from my pen pals. The leaf on the top, on the bottom left, it is from my pen pal. So the only things that I purchased here is that paper doll. That one is from the sticker set that I got from Peon, and I got that package at Café Analog. The stamps was gifted to my pen pal, and the pink bus ticket was purchased from Itslikelyart Studio, from her vintage shop. And those stripes that you saw me adding right there, that I'm actually writing the dates, those I also got from Café Analog, was actually inside of her staycation summer box, and I do have a video for that unboxing, so if you want to check it out, if you haven't had the chance yet, I'll link it above here on the screen as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that day, and I didn't have a lot to write, so I think I left enough space for me to write it there. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I really liked it, how it turned out. I think I was very happy with the result for sure. But anyways, moving on, last layout for today. This was August 19th, Wednesday. This was a very busy day for me. I had a lot of work. Was a very, very productive day. I don't think I've done so much work before as I did this day. It was, I've been testing a couple of different schedules for myself to see if I can keep up with everything in my life, including my YouTube channel. I've been trying to increase and go back to my regular YouTube schedule here, which used to be Monday through Friday. And I had to switch up a couple of things in my life, in my personal schedule, to accommodate that. And this was the day that I was actually able to accomplish, and follow the schedule to the teeth. And I accomplished so much. I was very happy with this day and how it turned out. But I had a lot of personal writing, like a lot. Like when I'm saying a lot, like a lot. Like even if I hadn't decorated those 2 pages at all, I would still not have enough paper to write it. Like I needed a lot of space to write. So what I decided to do, I mean, because this was a day involved with work, really there's nothing else special happening. So I just decided to grab one of my pen pals folder, like an envelope that she decorated and sent it to me. I like to use those envelopes that my pen pal sent it to me because usually they are beautiful decorated, they are ready to go. All I have to do is glue them down on my page, and I can use that to hold paper with my writing. So I like to do that. That's a great option if you have a lot of journaling that day and you don't have space on your journal, and you don't want it to take up a lot of pages. Like I usually only reserve 2 pages for each day. So the journaling for that day has to fit on those 2 pages. So if it doesn't, I usually try to either do a tip in if that's enough to hold my journaling, but if it's not, I usually try to add a folder or a envelope into the layout, so that way I can just, write it in an extra piece of paper, and then just added that paper to the layout. So that's what I did here. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but this envelope that she decorated, the size was quite big, like was larger than my page. So it wouldn't fit if I had left the way that it was. So what I decided to do, because I really, really wanted to put this envelope in my journal. Look at how beautiful she decorated. Like, it's just so pretty. So I had to include it. So what I decided to do was cut the whole back of the envelope like you saw me doing. And I just, resized the envelope. And instead of keeping as an envelope, I just did it in a way that, it looks like it's like a pocket. And it turned out pretty good. So I'm using some stickers here from a washi sample that one of my pen pals sent it to me. That's just a white washi with some writing. I use some wood stamp with that word inspiration. That one is from the dictionary set from Liberty that I got from Cafe and a Log. I do have a haul. I'll include it here above on the screen if you want to check it out, if you haven't had the chance to watch it yet. I use some doilies. This white one I got at Joann, and the blue was from my pen pal. This mushroom was also gifted to me by my pen pal. It's from the artist Pay Pen, and it's a washi sticker. Same thing with the flowers. It's from Pay Pen. It's from this washi sticker that you see me adding right there. So I just included the date, and that's pretty much it. I'm calling good. I hope you guys enjoyed those layouts. I really enjoy creating them. And again, I hope you had some fun watching it, and you grabbed some inspiration from some of them. So yeah, I'm just bringing close so you guys can see all of the details on those pages. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. For the new subscribers, I got quite a bit of subscribers over the weekend, so welcome. I hope you're enjoying my videos. Thank you for subscribing, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me this far in this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. All right, bye for now.